Hello guys and girls, my name is Shubham Tamrakar and this is our midweek market review video. In this video, we are going to discuss about some of the market opportunities. As we have seen that this week is good, we have lots of opportunity to capitalize, but now this is a midweek video, so I'm going to discuss about the top four pairs which I am right now looking. Okay, so we are going to just discuss. I'm going to show you one of my trade which is currently working good. So let's start with the first analysis. First top most important pair which I'm looking for, which is Euro USD. You can see guys, Euro USD is looking very clear on the basis of price action structure. Okay, let's move to the higher time frame structure first to identify the high value areas. Okay, so you can see guys, this is a means overall the price action structure in daily time frame GBP USD moving on. You can see from the low of the structure, price bounce back so nicely, and currently it is moving into the correction structure which is in a expanding. Okay, so let's just move to the 4 hourly time frame. In 4 hourly time frame, we will see a different price action structure which we always look for and which we always trade. So let's just extract the price action structure first. Yes, you can see guys, this is very important price action structure. Okay, we have seen that lots of time this is happening. This is a high value area which we are looking for in a market. Okay, you can see price bounce back so nicely from the low of the structure. Let me just show you. Yeah, you can see this is a very clear up impulse. Okay, right now it is in a correction structure, and what we are expecting the continuation up to the high value area, which is the POI for us. Okay, so this is very important. Means level POI is what it stand for, point of interest. Okay, so whenever we are trading price action structures, we always have a POI. We always chase for the POI, that this is a level which is going to be reached in a market, and that is high. That is how we design that how we are going to execute the trades, how we are going to involve in the trades, and how long we will sustain, how long we'll keep in that trade according to the right direction you have. Okay, so let's move to the chart again. Now if you look at this is very clear. Right now we are moving into the expanding structure. Let's move to the 1 hourly time frame. You will see very clear on a 1 hourly time frame. This is the 1 hour time frame structure, guys. You can see in 1 hourly time frame, you can see this is a very clear expanding structure. We always trade this because the probability of that structures to playing out in a market is very high. We always trade this structure. So let's just analyze this. You can see there's a some movement which is not that much corrective. It is very corrective movement. You can see it is very corrective movement. And what we're expecting that the price is going to go up just because following the high value areas. You can see this is the first touch. Okay, this is a second touch, this is the first touch, this is a second touch. Price bounce back so nicely from the low of the structure, but currently it is in a correction, which is very important. And if you just expand this, okay, this is a reversal pattern. Okay, let me show you in a chart. This is a reversal pattern. Currently the price is moving on, and what I'm expecting for the breakout of this, because this is very important level to be breaked. If I'm expecting that the price will reach up to this, which is a POI for me, which is the next POI, next high value area, because that will be first touch, that will be second touch. Okay, if the price will break this level, what I'm expecting any kind of continuation pattern. It can be anything. It can be means like flag. It can be anything like a correction which give me a confirmation after breakout that. So this is the first target which I'm expecting in Euro USD, which is very clear on the basis of price action, because lots of time we have seen that what happened, maybe it will again back to the structure, it will play a mesh psychology, and then it will move up. So it is very important that we have to wait for the confirmation, and confirmation you will get only when the price will break this level successfully and sustain and any kind of correction at this point. So breakout will be the indication. Okay, the breakout of this price action structure will be the indication. We have to wait for the confirmation, which is what, after the breakout of the pattern. Let me show you. After the breakout of the pattern, there should be definitely any kind of continuation structure which will allow you to getting involved. Otherwise, what, the probability of that structure will playing out again, first touch, second touch, third touch, there's a possibility it can move down. Okay, it can expand this, it can play a mesh psychology, and then it moved up. So either you can look for this entry from these levels, okay, or the second entry which you can take this level, which is very important. Right now looking to the structure, I'm expecting this, but it is a plan of commitment. We have to have committed towards that how we are going to execute, because of the news you have seen that Russia and Ukraine, which is also affecting the market, and it is very important to have a risk management to have that when we are going to execute our trade. So this is a first pair which I'm looking for. Euro USD is very, sorry, GBUSD is very very clear on the basis of structure. Higher time frame structure is also very good. Lower time frame structure moving very clear on the basis of structure. So this is the first pair. Okay, let's move forward towards another pair which is Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY, you can see guys, this is very very clear on daily time frame structure too. This is a Euro JPY. If you look at this, the structure in daily time frame, we have learned so many times, we have traded this price action structure so many times, but previously you can see this impulsive movement. Okay, this impulsive movement was very very means no, it was not expected. I was not expected this, just because the correction this point was giving me a confirmation that it will move up, and I was also had a break even trade at this point. I will in last video I was shared that. Okay, so you can go and watch this video. In last video I was shared that. But now if you look at this, the price action structure is very very clear. Right now if you look at this, the price action structure is also moving into the expanding. This is a current structure. Okay, and this is a POI. This is a high value area which I'm expecting that we will reach over the period of time, because this is a very very high probability structure. You can see after moving this impulsive, the price is retesting now, and there's a higher possibility that we will have a very good opportunity to get involved to for the long. So this is the second pair. Now let's come to the topic of that, how I'm looking for the entry, how I'm planning to getting involved, because this is one of the most important thing. So moving to the 4 hourly time frame structure, guys, you can see this is a 4 hourly time frame structure. Okay, whenever we are trading 4 hourly time frame structures, we also need to have a confirmation. Okay, now we have to look for current structure. So this is a current price action structure. Okay, this is the current price action structure in which the currently the price moving on. So we have to take trades according to this structure, because this is again going to be a touch towards the high value area. It is going to somehow touch the high value area. So what I'm expecting very good kind of correction, like flag. Okay, it can be anything which give you any kind of correction. Let's move to the 1 hour time frame. Right now, although the price giving a confirmation, it is breaking the structure, but it is not miss that much confidential for me, just because I'm not confident with these breakouts. It is very very important that price has to have a very good correction. I'm expecting that it can form any good correction which give me a confirmations to trade. So I'm expecting like this. Once the price will break this correction structure, that would be great to involve in that trade for the long. And this trade is going to be really good, because the structure is very very clear. So we have to wait for the miss confirmation in that too. The entry point is that we have to miss look for any kind of flag or any continuation patterns which will allow us to trade. And the rally is going to be very good. So this is a Euro JPY, very clear on the basis of high value area. I'm looking this more on the basis of high value area. So it is very very important to wait for the confirmations to trade. Okay, make sure risk management is also important, because of the news, because of the fundamental factors which is affecting the market. It can be moved to the very massive for the upside and very massive for the downside too. So protecting your risk is very very important. Okay, let's move towards next pair. And this is a third pair which I'm expecting, and this is also odd NZT, very very clear on the basis of price action pattern. This is a daily time frame. You can see guys, the price action structure is very very close to the high value area. Okay, first touch, this is the second touch, and currently the price is moving very close to the third touch of the pattern. And in that third touch, there's also moving into this pattern. Okay, let me show you in a smaller time frame. This structure is very very clear. There's a higher possibility that once we will break, it will pretty much psychology, and we'll have a very great massive downside. I'm expecting this downside just because the structure itself is repeating itself again and again. This was the first touch, this was the second touch. There's a higher possibility that it will break, it will play mass psychology, and then we'll have a very good opportunity to getting involved in that trade for the short. Okay, so this is a third pair which I'm looking for. You can see first touch, this is second touch, this is a very 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 close to a high value area, and this is also my main watch. Okay, let's move to the 4 hourly time frame. You can see this is a 4 hourly time frame structure. Okay, the beauty in the structure, the clarity in the structure is one of the most important thing which we always chase as a price action trading. Okay, so you can see this is a clear price action structure right now. uh, uh, this is a pattern separation part. Okay, so you have understand that what is the pattern separation means. You can see this is a very very clear price action structure. Currently the price moving on. Okay, this is a price action structure which I'm expecting that from the high value area, which is the POI. This is the high value area for me. I'm expecting that the price will reach up to this level. You can see up to reach up to this level, and from then we will have a great downside. Okay, but I will get involved in that trade only once I will get a breakout of this. I'm not going to get involved in that in this trade for the risk entry. Why I'm not going to get involved in that for the risk entry? Just because the structure is very very high probable. Okay, this although the structure is very very high probable, but because this correction is very very large. Okay, this correction is very very large, so I'm not very very clear towards that how I'm going to miss execute. But the plan right now, I'm expecting that I'm going to miss trade this just because sorry, after the breakout of the pattern, after the breakout of the reversal pattern, which is very very clear in that. So odd and Z is also in my main watch for this week, and looking these three pairs for the very important. Okay, let me show you one of the last pairs which I'm expecting is going to go very very well. You can see Euro USD, very clear on the basis of price action structure. Let me show you my trade. Right now I'm involved in that trade and it is going very very well. You can see this is a trade right now. Yesterday I was involved in that trade and looking very very clear. You can see the POI I have already pointed out. This is a POI, point of interest. Currently if you look at this is a high value area. This was the first touch, this is the second touch, and this is what I'm expecting, that the price will reach up to the third touch of the pattern. You can see previously the price was very very close, and when the price was at this level I was also expected that it will reach up and then we'll have a very great trade for the short. But what happened, because of the news, miss Russia and Ukraine, because of that news the price moved down, and I completely missed to getting involved in that short. But again, whenever we are trading price action structures, we have to be let the market play. Okay, you know, there's lots of opportunity you will see in a market if you are not attached to something special. I was not attached to, I was looking for this level. If it will come, it was come at that point, I was definitely going to short from that level. But now I got opportunity to get involved for the for the long, so I got long, and looking very very clear on the price action structure. This is the first touch, sorry, this is the first target. This is also, guys, you have to notice that the pattern separation play very very important role in your trading. Okay, this is a pattern separation. You can see this is a separate pattern, although the main price action pattern is a broadening pattern or the expanding structure. But looking to the smaller time frame, in 4 hourly time frame, in 1 hourly time frame structure, it is very clear. And you can see how I got involved. It is very clear: impulse correction, continuation entry, which we always look for, impulse correction. And after the breakout of the correction I got involved, and right now it is moving very very well. Right now I'm in a break even, so you can see the price action structure was playing very very good. So right now I'm break even. Once the price will close successfully miss above that and sustain above that, then I will revise my stop loss at a profit. But looking very very clear on the basis of a structure. Previously we also had that kind of movement in that same structure, so this is what I'm expecting. The price will reach up to that level and try to expand it to. Okay, so this is what my trade currently trade. Okay, and this is very very clear. The only I had only this trade for this week, and it's a midweek, so there's a possibility we'll get some other trades like I have explained to you already in Euro JPY or in GBP NZD. Euro JPY is shaping very nicely, but I'm just waiting for some more confirmations to getting involved, because confirmation is essential. And the second one is GBP USD. First, first means means commitment I have on this trade to break out and any kind of correction for getting involved. Second commitment, it is very very clear. Once the price will go down, okay, if the price will reject it from the third touch of the pattern, which is also a separate pattern, it will move down, it will play mesh psychology, and then from these levels we'll have a very good opportunity to long. So looking for the confirmations to getting involved, and these are the top three pairs which I'm looking for: GBP okay, Euro JPY and odd NZD. So this is what I have to share with you guys. I hope you like this, and thank you. Thank you.